Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be looking at the installation on stairs that are open on both sides. In a lot of our videos, we do go through how to do this yourself. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be a total DIY video because a good amount of the work is done at the shop and is therefore not shown here. But as you can see with this installation, we're not able to install the nosing completely made because of the nature with both sides being open. So like the installs we do with only one side's open, we did come to the property ahead of time and take exact measurements, and then we made the nosings at the shop. Unlike those other ones, we've actually left this one side open so that we can do this installation. You'll see here there's a lot of angle cuts that get made when you're doing stairs that are open on both sides. We have the nosing that comes across the front. We have the two that go down the sides, and then we have those end caps. If you don't do those little angle end caps there, then even though the side and the top is covered, that very back angle is not. So this is how it has to get put into place. As always, we're using our PL Premium adhesive for this. You did see that when it was being installed this way, we're not just using it on the surface that's going to be touching the stairs. We are putting a small quantity of it on the sides of the vinyl where it's going to connect to each other. And then what you're seeing here is we're just doing a whole bunch of taping. The tape is going to make sure that everything is held in place while that PL Premium is setting because it can take up to 24 hours to fully set. You'll see here we use lots of strips, and we're making sure not just that everything is flush, but that it's also level up and down, because obviously we don't want there to be variations in the height. So we got some clamps on there, we have the tape on there, and then the customers were advised to not be using the stairs. This particular property was a split level home. There was actually lots of different stairs. There's a bunch of closed stairs, there's a bunch of stairs that are open on one side, and then there's these ones that are open on both sides. All right, so on to the risers. On this property, they did choose to use the vinyl for the risers. Just to reiterate, as we've talked about in other videos, a lot of customers that reach out to us are looking for the look where the risers are actually not the same color as the vinyl. They're a white. And so they say, oh, we'll just paint the risers. For a professional finish with our stair nosings, you do need to have a riser in place. This is for the way that things get covered and sealed and made flush. And this is also the reason that we actually install from the bottom stair up. Okay, we do get a lot of comments talking about why we would start at the bottom, but it really is about the angles. So we've installed that bottom step there. That riser is then using a fully flat flush factory finished edge down onto the stair we just installed. And then this lip that is just being put on right now is going to be covering the top of that riser. So if there is a slight gap or if there is slight variations in that cut, that's going to be covered. And so that order of installation is going to give you that professional finish. So once again, we are putting in that final side. We've added the side there, and we're doing that back little cap before we go ahead and do all the taping. You might have noticed on the riser as it was being installed, most of our risers are made out of the vinyl themselves. This one is as well. But if you were to just cut the vinyl, then you're going to have a rough open edge. Because these are open stairs, we actually have a custom process that we use to make those risers where we're taking some of that finished layer and continuing it around the edge so that it really does have that beautiful finish. You can kind of see there with it upside down, that color layer being wrapped around. We do have other videos on our channel that show you how to go about doing this yourself if you are interested. So please hit that subscribe button and check those out on the channel as well as on our website at stepupvinyl.ca. And here's that finished product. Okay, obviously with those posts and those spindles in place, it really is an absolutely beautiful finish. Those are those two open stairs we showed you, as well as these closed stairs here that then go into the open on one side staircase that are here. This is really what makes our products the best on the market. You can choose any vinyl flooring that you're doing, and it's going to be an exact match because it's made out of the same vinyl, but you're not limited to the few different shapes and sizes of caps that the brand might make themselves. So we were able to take this vinyl and give this customer exactly what they wanted on the stairs that were already existing in their home.